Good morning. So I wrote something about a few days ago on my blog, and it was something about the hypocrisy of how religious institutions and the fact that they preach something and they do completely the opposite. And I mean, this is something that I already knew for a very long time, and like the same for many of us. So it's nothing new, but it came back strong in my consciousness after something that happened a few months ago. It happened it was like autumn, like end of winter, beginning of spring. So I went to work. I went to work to Whitstable, and I decided to spend all the day before in Canterbury, because they're very close. They are 20 minutes by car or by bus. So I booked my bus ticket as a return ticket from Canterbury, thinking that it would stop, it would do all the stops, and because my idea was to pick the bus after work in Whitstable. So what I didn't know is that National Express here in UK, they only stop where someone bought a ticket. So if nobody bought a ticket for that stop, the bus is not going to stop. So after work, I spent the afternoon in Whitstable, and then the last bus was at 10:30, and it didn't pass. I waited until 11:30, went on the website, I tracked it live, only to find out that the bus was gone. It was too late to book some accommodation. It was too late to call the people I was working to. So, and the earliest train back to London was early in the morning, around 5:30. So I thought to walk back to Canterbury. That walking back was an hour and a half, and to spend the night somewhere, sleeping on benches or inside the train station. I used to do it a lot when I was younger and traveling solo. So I done all the walk back. That was quite like it was surreal. I mean, there is only one road. There is only one main road that connects Canterbury to Whitstable, that is by the sea, and it goes through farms where at some point there is no lights at all. So all I had was my phone to light the road I was walking to. And when I arrived in Canterbury, and at that moment it was already 1 o'clock in the morning, it was freezing. I wasn't prepared to stay outside, and I didn't have the right equipment. I didn't have the right shoes. I didn't have the right socks. I didn't have the right jumper. I was literally freezing. There was no place to stay, like to sleep. And I got to the train station. On the train station, it was all open. The only covered place was the, how you call it? When you're just across the railways, you walk up and you have like a bridge, but it was a covered bridge. But so I lie there but it was freezing. There was no way I couldn't sleep. So I had no choice than just walk around, just to warm up myself, walk around all night. And walking around and looking at all those beautiful, huge, very expensive churches, I was like, I had this hunger, you know, taking me nowhere. I had this hunger, like I was upset because I was thinking only one of those churches was open. You know, I could just have a warm space, or at least less cold space to sleep and spend the night. And as me, all the homeless that are in Canterbury. So now here, it now comes the hypocrisy. And this is everywhere, you know, it's literally everywhere. Because I traveled a lot, and I lived in many countries. And regarding the religion, or the religious symbols or buildings, the difference is very little. They preach love, they preach simplicity, they preach caring, they preach help the others to gain the kingdom of God, so that you can live in heaven forever. This is it for the Catholic. Then every religion, Islam, Buddhism, whatever, Scientology, Protestant, they all have, you know, they're all, they all have their own belief, you know, like, and most of the time it's the same. You're good, you're in heaven. You're bad, you go to hell. Apart like some religions like Buddhism, where there is no hell and heaven. There is no hell and heaven. You just reincarnate, and you learn lessons. So if you were bad, you learn lessons that will teach you about the things you were bad until you learn them, and then there is the nirvana, so you stop reincarnate. So whatever, like literally whatever. Reality is that majority of those religious buildings are closed when are not in use. Nobody can get inside. If you're homeless, there is no way you can go and sleep. Why? You talk to people, you talk to religious people, and they will tell you, well, there are, for vandalism reasons, they're gonna vandalize it, they're gonna steal, so what? So what? Are you a man of God? You are here to gain the kingdom of God and live in heaven. And you bloody preach me, because I grew up in Italy. I grew up with bloody Catholic value. I mean, they forced me to believe in that when I was a kid. I had no choice. And all I could hear on the Sunday service, live in simplicity, don't drink, don't smoke, don't fuck, help others, be nice to others. Then the service over, boom, church is closed. Nobody can go inside, nothing. So what I try to make you understand is, if you committed to help others, you do it in whatever way, and that means that they are homeless, they don't have a roof over their head, you leave the church open. You are a man of God, that have to live in simplicity. So that means that if they steal your bloody chairs, or if they steal your bloody sculptures of Jesus or Buddha or Muhammad, you don't care, because they are just symbols. They are materialistic items. So what's the point, to talk about helping others when you do it just with words? Yeah, I mean, most of those religious people, they really believe in that. They really believe that it's enough to just talk, and share the verb of the Bible and all the other books, the Quran, Bhagavad Gita, and so on. They really believe that it's enough. And most of the time, if they do help, it's because they want to gain faithful. Most of the time, it's not done for a selfless reason. No, it's done to gain more faithful, like a business. I'm nice to you, I make you good coffee, I'm really nice to you, so that you come back and bring more money. It's a business. So maybe it's not about money, it's about just faithful. Is still a business. So now, I'm not generalizing, I'm not saying that it's all like this, because for example, when I'm living in Scotland, in Edinburgh, there was one church, one that at night would leave the door open so that homeless, gypsy, anyone could have a place to sleep. Obviously, there is a lot of religious organization that provides food for less fortunate, great. But so there are, they are not all selfish and hypocrite. But the problem is that this is a minority. So those people that actually do what they preach, actually they put into action what they preach, are just a minority. The majority are just repeating a script told them by other teachers, religious teachers, and they think it's enough. So that's obviously, I'm sure there are some that are conscious about this, and they purpose maintaining it in this way. But the majority, they don't even realize it, they don't even think. Because most of those religious people are like soldiers. They don't think, they just follow the orders. They are not questioning, they just follow the orders. So this is the society, the society we live, where we live, It's like people are like, oh yeah, I'm helping my community, but I'm charging for the space if you want to use it. I'm helping my community to teach them something, but I charge to teach them something, even if I already make enough with my business. So some, they just use this excuse of community to just gain more people, like a religious organization to get more faithful. Other people really believe it. I'm creating a community base. I'm creating a space for community, but I have to charge money because I have to make money. So what are you helping what? So that's the thing. And this is why, like, I know you probably with things like, oh yeah, if it didn't happen, you would not get upset. I used to always be upset about this. It's just that now it's like I'm more, I would say, sensitive to this subject. Because this is something that always pisses me off. It's just that it's now pissing me off. You know, after years seeing unfairness, injustice, exploitation, I can't tolerate anymore. I can't just brush it off. It just really pisses me off. And things need to change. Things need to change because, again, if you don't change, like if you don't really change within, we don't make really this change, we are doomed. We are doomed to repeat. We are doomed to repeat over and over and over again the endless wars, suffering and exploitation, over and over again, just in different forms. If we don't stop this self-destructive, egoistic, materialistic behavior, we are fucked. But no, I'm 43. I've done more for my life. Like everyone, a lot of things I'm so happy about, a lot of things I'm not. But I've done half of this journey. I can die tomorrow. I don't care. I already saw things. It's for our kids, for the new generation. We need to fucking leave a planet for them. We need to leave not just a fucking planet. We need to leave a planet where they can wake up in the morning being happy to wake up in the morning, because they know the day will be beautiful, full of people that care, full of people that reap what they preach, they do what they preach. We needed to live a planet where those kids don't have to get drunk to be happy. They don't have to take fucking medications to be happy. We need to live a world where those kids can run around freely, not worried to be kidnapped, raped, scammed, or killed. It's not for fucking us. We you know, my generation, we are for the journey. We done. My generation is at the hand. Who cares? It's not for us. It's not for us anymore. Yeah, you know, it's nice for us to see, but it doesn't matter. We needed to change for them. I like to believe we are in the right direction, even with really little baby steps. So it will change and we will get better. Have a nice day.